Arkansas, Alabama next up. We've got Alabama 20.5-point home favorites, 57 the total in this game. Arkansas definitely not a crisp, not a sharp game by any stretch, especially on offense, but win ugly is what they did against LSU on Saturday with an overtime win, 16-13. They did play great defense in that game, and we saw LSU of all teams really make things difficult a couple weeks ago for Alabama's offense, for as good as it's looked at times this year. Can Arkansas do the same here in this game? That ends up being the question. The concern for me, though, is that by far the two best teams they've played in the SEC and on their schedule altogether this year, they've struggled the last two. Ole Miss, they lost. Georgia, they got blown out. They did beat A&M, though, 20-10, although that was at home. What can they do here on the road against Tuscaloosa is the question. Maybe their defense hangs in there. I don't know what their offense is going to do, though, because I thought that was a prime spot for KJ Jefferson and that at quarterback and that Arkansas ground attack led by Traylon Smith and Dominique Johnson to really do some damage against a suspect LSU defense, and they couldn't against that team. So it does worry me that if they don't put up, if they struggle like that against LSU, what are they going to do here against Alabama? It's probably the one thing that's going to keep me off taking the points. I don't know if I'm going to lay them either with Alabama here, 20.5 in this game, but I might lean under in this game at 57.5, the current total. That's where I would lean in this one. Again, with Arkansas struggling to move the ball against LSU, you worry about that now taking on Alabama. What do you think here, C-Mac?
Yeah, I think I'm going to jump back on Arkansas here after staying off them for 5 weeks. If you can get the 21, get it, because this is dropping. There's 20.5 already around. It won't be 21 anymore after today. I love the under in that Arkansas LSU game. I thought it was too many points. I thought both defenses are playing a little better. Yeah, can they move it against Alabama? Alabama's the better team, hands down. But I think and the biggest problem is Alabama's at home. This is where they're so dominant. This is why, it's not crazy about taking the points with Arkansas. But 3 touchdowns here. I think this team's that talented, at least to hang around with 3 touchdowns. So give me the points, Arkansas.